Welcome back, conscious creators, healers, old souls, and intuitives. For those who don't know, my name is Jay, and welcome to today's Pick a Card reading. Now, the title of this Pick a Card reading is What Rewards Are Coming My Way? And the reason why I did the video this way is because, for those who don't know, we are in a waning gibbous moon cycle. What does that mean? That means we are currently releasing something so that we can become better or a new version of ourselves next month in a new moon cycle here. So what that means is certain things are being released from you, and sometimes if you don't want to let go of what's being released, it can be an uncomfortable position. But after you release something, there's always a new beginning. Just like the phoenix always arises from the ashes, there's a new version of you that's just waiting to be born. And today we're going to be tapping into what that version of you look like. So I want you to cast your gaze over these three decks here. We got deck number 1 right here with this white shell. We got deck number 2, and this a little bit darker shell. I don't know what it's called. And we got a smaller shell over here. So we're going to go white, dark, and just small, alright? So go ahead and cast your gaze and pick which card. I do have the timestamps down below, so you can go ahead and skip to your deck. We'll go ahead and get into this tarot reading here. Okay, welcome pile number 1 here. Now this is truly a beautiful transformation we got going on in this deck right here. And it's something that you're actually aware of what's happening in your life. So let's go ahead and start right here in the middle, in the center of it all. We got the Ten of Swords, or the Ten of Wands, excuse me, as well as the Moon card. Where do I want to start? Let's start with the Moon card here. I want you to see something about this imagery. You know what I'm saying. You see how she's underneath the ocean here? She's underneath the ocean, and she's in all of this water. You see, water represents our emotions, and it represents what we feel in life. And it's almost as if she's drowning in this water. She can't really quite see her way to the top right here. And it's kind of like she's in this sunken place. That's what I love to call it. But I want you to notice something about this. Underneath the ocean, that's a dark place. Like, imagine being at the bottom of the ocean. Not only will you be drowning, but you wouldn't even be able to see what's around you. But I want you to see that there's a moon shining in this ocean. Not only is it shining inside of this ocean, but she's able to see forward because of the moon. The moon represents our subconscious mind, but it also represents the things that we know, but we don't know we know. For example, think back to a memory when you were a kid. Like, you can't remember everything what happened to you when you were a kid, but sometimes throughout the day, certain memories come up. Maybe you go to a park and you're like, oh yeah, I remember when I was at a park, we did that one. You start to remember things about what happened to you when you was a kid. Well, that lets you know that you don't forget everything that happens in your life. It's just like somewhere stored. That, my friend, would be your subconscious mind. You see, your subconscious mind is illuminating your path forward. Even though right now you may be in emotions, you may be in this place of emotions, it's serving you and it's showing you something. I want you to see that it is lighting her way so that she can see what's around her. So right now you may be in a place where you feel like as if you're stuck in certain emotions. Maybe these emotions are uncomfortable. Again, we're in a waning period. So that means that these emotions come up for sure, but they come up so that you can see them and you can release them. They're not coming up to distract you. We even got a positive confirmation for that. But they're not coming up to do any harm to you. They're coming up so that you can see them and that you can move forward along your path. You see, next here we got the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands represents the things that we carry that we don't need to carry. You see how she just traveled all the way down this big mountain right here? Wouldn't it be easier for her if she took all of these things she carried and just put it on top of whatever? What is that, a cow? Why don't she just put it on top of that cow right there and let the cow carry it for her? But she decided to carry it down a mountain. But she got a helper right here that can help her carry that. So that shows you that sometimes we are taking on responsibilities that we don't even have to take on. So these emotions that you're feeling right now, although they are uncomfortable, is showing you what you need to release, what you're holding on to that isn't serving you. You can literally just let it go and continue along your path. Now, I want you to start questioning, well, what is these things I'm holding on to? What are these feelings what is these feelings coming up to show me, right? So right above this card, we got the Seven of Wands here. And the Seven of Wands represents not only protecting your energy, but I want you to see something about this girl here. You see how she's right here in this meditation posture and she got this bubble all around her? This bubble represents her protection, but it represents her energy field. It represents the energy that's happening around her. Sometimes, especially when you are an empath, which means you can like feel what other people are feeling. I know me, especially along my journey, I had to learn to separate how I'm feeling from how those around me feeling. Because you can be around somebody that's kind of dissatisfied for so long that you'll become dissatisfied. That's what my Seven of Wands represent. It makes me feel as if these feelings that you're feeling or these responsibilities that you're carrying isn't even your own responsibilities. but they're maybe from those around you. I want you to see that all of these wands around here is trying to pop that bubble that she have right here. It's almost as if they poking at her like, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. So maybe you have a lot of responsibilities around you that you can actually let go of, but you're just doing it probably out of pure obligation. Or maybe you're holding on to something that you feel that you need to hold on to, but you can all just let it go. Okay? So this is the subconscious belief that's moving you forward here. So we got the Justice card right here. The Justice card make me feel as if you know what this is. It's not something that's solely subconscious, but it's something that you're kind of aware of. You see how she's looking down here at this water right here, and this reflection is looking back up at her? This shows me that this reflection right here represents our inner selves, and this top right here represents our outer selves. The fact that she can see her inner self so clearly shows me that she has some understanding of what's going on within her. So it's not like these emotions just coming up in you and you're like, what's going on? You have some awareness to what is happening within yourself. And that awareness is going to be the key that's going to allow you to move forward. And that's confirmed right here in the Six of Swords card. The Six of Swords card is my confirmation card that you will move forward, and that like it's something that's going to happen. Now it may involve some travel because we see this boat and water here, or maybe the traveling itself, maybe you just go outside to get a walk and something just clicks for you. Or maybe you go and sit down and get a breath of fresh air and something just clicks for you. But it do involves you moving to a different place. Maybe you change your room around. maybe you move some dressers, or you move your counter. Some type of change that's going to happen that's going to allow you to move forward. But I want you to notice something about this Six of Swords here. You see that she's on the ocean, right? And I want you to see that, yes, she is moving away from whatever this dark place was for her. She's moving away from this difficulty and this challenge in her life. But she's on the ocean in the middle of a storm. And she got this little boat. So, do you think that's going to be a smooth trip for her, or is it going to be a little rocky every now and then, every time a wave comes? So this Six of Swords card states that, yes, you will move forward. But along your journey as you're moving forward, and we got actually what you're moving forward to, you may have a thought that comes back, or maybe these emotions come back every now and then. They're not coming back to pull you and say, oh, you got to go back and fix this, fix that. You're still getting tempted by this. No, they're just coming up to go away. So this Six of Swords say, yes, you will move forward here. But if emotions come back around every now and then, they're not here to do any harm. Just let them do their thing. If you want to, you could just let them, put them over there. Not saying in a box like don't pay them any attention, but know that they're not going to cause any harm along your path. And actually, right here in our Nine of Pentacles, we can see what's going to happen for you here in the near future. So the Nine of Pentacles is my card of abundance, but not just abundance. I want you to notice something. Like, you can be rich in your life, and you can have millions and millions of dollars, billions of dollars. I'm talking like Tesla money. You can have that type of money and still be unhappy. Like, you can be rich and still haven't fulfilled a place within yourself that brings you genuine happiness in your life. The Nine of Pentacles card shows me that not only will you be receiving abundance through this transformation here, but the abundance that you receive will bring joy in your life, and you'll be able to celebrate the abundance that you have. This like not only making money, but also going to do that thing you always wanted to do. Like, maybe you always wanted to go-kart riding since you were a kid, but it's kind of something you let slip your mind, and then you get money, and then the money also inspires an idea to go-kart riding. So not only are you prosperous, but you are enjoying your prosperity. And you see this owl right here? I don't know if you realize it or not, but it actually goes back to your awareness here in the Justice card, that you actually know what's happening within you. Whatever this situation is, you know it. But this owl card shows me that you're actually receiving guidance along your path. I don't know if you are deep into spirit guides or deep into understanding that the universe is here to support you in whatever form that may be a past known loved one, or maybe even a guide that you are friends with along your journey. But either way, this owl represents spirit guides. It represents those who come to teach you and come to help you along your journey. So this shows that this, whatever you're receiving, it was divinely orchestrated. It was just for you. And not only was it just for you, your guides help you get it. So if you want to tap into understanding what spirit guides are, or your helpers along your journey, feel free to pull out some tarot cards yourself and look and deep into that, because you definitely got the connection, especially with the Justice card here. And to end this reading here, we're going to end on the Chariot. The Chariot is my ultimate confirmation card. So we got 3 confirmation cards here. We got this one, and we got the Chariot card here. The Chariot says you will get there. I want you to notice how this guy is moving forward along his journey. There's nothing that can stop him from getting to what he wants. He's looking forward. He got his horses pulling his chariot, and he's going to get there. But I want you to notice something about these two horses. You see how he got one black horse and one white horse? You see, the black horse represents the things we are letting go in life. It represents our shadow self, the things that we are still learning from and the things that we are releasing, while the white horse represents where we're going and what we desire to be in our life. You see, this is a double confirmation that this reading is just for you, because once again, you are moving away from whatever this is. But you see how he's leading this chariot with him? He has this black horse that's helping him just like he has the white horse. So that means along your journey here, don't put down the side of yourself that's maybe going through some emotions. That side of yourself is just as good as the side of yourself that's going to be receiving this abundance. Don't value one aspect over the other, because then when this emotion start to come up again, you're going to run from it. You're going to fight it. You're going to hide from it because you don't like it. So learn to enjoy this, because it's the same emotion that you're moving away from that's leading you to your Nine of Pentacles. So there we have it, group number 1. This was your pick a card reading, and it was so much fun for me reading it and seeing this journey that you're on and this beautiful abundance that you're going to move into. Whatever this is for you, please do drop that in the comments. Whenever you receive this, know that it's divinely orchestrated, and let me know what that was for you. So if you like this video, again, make sure you leave a like and make sure you subscribe, and I will catch you in our next video. Welcome, group number 2. For those who chose this, my darker one, this shell here, beautiful shell that you chose, by the way. But as I was laying your cards here, this Emperor card, as I was laying out the cards, even for the first one, I kept eyeing this card down. I love what it represents, but I just kept connecting with him, and I knew I was going to see him on this table, at least in one deck. And it is beautiful to see him pop up here, because it's beautiful to see this progression. So let's go ahead and start right here with the Four of Swords and the Strength card. Let's see, how do I want to... Let's go ahead and start right here with the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords not only represents a time of rest, but it represents a time of healing. But I don't quite want us to see it like that. I want us to see it as the concept or the energy of rest. How do you feel when you are resting? You're relaxed, you laid back, not really stressing, not really worried. You're kind of in a position where you can just slip away and float away on a cloud. Like, imagine what I'm seeing is being in a pool. You ever been in one of those floaties where you lay back and it's like blowing up? The lazy river, there it is. The lazy river that just takes you all around and you're laying back. That's the vibe that I get when I look at the Four of Swords cards here. But I want you to notice something about the Four of Swords. Next we got to it is the Strength card. And the Strength card shows me why this Four of Swords came out in the first place. You see, right now, again, we're in a waning gibbous period. So that means we're currently releasing something in your life. So when you are releasing something, let's say, for example, you want to become a famous actor, right? It's always been a dream of yours. But to become this famous actor, you have to see yourself as a famous actor. That means you have to feel motivated. You have to feel confident. You have to feel enthused about what you want to do. You have to be sure of what roles you want. And to embody that energy of certainty, you have to first release the energy of doubt. You can't be doubt and certain at the same time. These two energies don't go together. Only one can exist in a place at a time. So what the universe is helping you do is releasing this, whatever it's for you. Maybe it's doubt, maybe it's confusion, whatever is holding you back. The universe is gently pushing it away. But the universe helps you release it by making you aware of it. Sometimes things happen outside of our subconscious, outside of our conscious. Like, for example, when you wake up and you can't remember what you dreamed, that don't mean you didn't dream. You just don't remember what it was. So sometimes we're acting in certain ways that we've been acting our whole life for so long that we don't even realize we're doing it. So maybe this doubt or this confusion or whatever that's being released has been a part of your life for so long that you don't even realize it's there. And that's what's holding you back from getting what you want. So what the universe does, the universe said, okay, we got to do something to allow her to be able to see that this is what's happening so that she can release it. So what do? We bring in this energy. We make her more aware of what's happening around her. Maybe something is just irritating you right now. Something's been irritating. It's been triggering you for days and you don't really know what to do about it. It's not that this situation is bothering you so much. Forget about the situation and look at how this situation is making you feel, because it's those feelings that is revealing what's been holding you back. It's not about the other person. It's not about the other situation. It's not about whatever's happening in your life. It's about the feeling that you're feeling. Release all parties involved and just focus on that feeling that you're feeling, because it's there for a reason. You see, when we got this strength card here, I want you to notice something about this strength card. Notice how she is part lion, but at the same time, she's holding this lamb. So she's at one instant very ferocious and certain and confident and will go out and get what she wants and powerful. But on the other side, she's just as gentle as a lamb. She's sitting down and she's relaxing. This is the universe showing you exactly what you need to move out of this position that you are in. You see, in order to get past this triggering, whatever that's up right now, whatever these emotions is, whatever you're feeling, you have to be gentle on it. You got to bring that energy of rest to it. You got to treat it as if you're on a lazy river. When it comes up, don't fight it. Sit back and take that energy of the lazy river. How would you feel if you were on a lazy river, just sitting in your floaty, letting the waves push you down the ocean or down wherever you're at, down the river, down the lake? You have no care in the world. You see, the question you need to ask yourself is, why does this trigger me so? Why do I care about it so much? And as you start to release that care, you're not so much triggered about it. What you're really doing is releasing that energy altogether. You're telling yourself, I can be in the face of whatever this is, and I won't let it deter me. I won't let it change who I am. I won't let it define who I am. I won't let it change where I want to go. And you see, now this is the energy where the lion kicks in. I won't let it confine me. I won't let it block me. I'm going to move forward. You see, if you're too far in this lion energy, though, you'll start to fight it and say, no, you go away. I don't want you here. So that's why you need a little bit of that four source energy as well. Be gentle with it, but be firm in where you want to go. Let it motivate you, but don't let it control you. So right here in this Ace of Wands here, we can actually see this vision that you have moving forward. So the Ace of Wands represents our subconscious belief. It represents why you're doing the things you do. Why have the universe even brought this up in the first place? You have a vision in your life. You see something and you know it's there. The fact that I'm talking about it right now, you know it's probably just popped up in your mind there. You know what you want to do. You know where you want to go, and you want to make this action towards what you want in your life. But to be able to do that, you got to release whatever this is. So this Ace of Wands is here showing you that the universe got a plan for you to be able to get what you want. But this plan first involves you releasing this thing by taking these two approaches we discussed earlier. Now right here in the Two of Wands, this let me know that this plan that you do have is it's not a new plan. It's not like you woke up one day and said, oh, you know what? I want to be a banker today. Like, this is something you've been working on before. Maybe you got a new idea in a original project. Like, maybe you've been working on a canvas for a week now and you just thought of a new idea on how you can decorate that canvas differently. Or maybe you've been working on a song for a week now and you just thought about a whole new verse. That whole new inspiration to that original idea is coming because the universe is leading you towards what you want. And we can see that here in the Emperor card. You're moving towards getting what you want, but you have to be gentle with this side of yourself while staying determined moving forward. Now, as you move forward, this is a little bit of guidance from the universe right here in the Fool card. The universe wants you to take this approach. The thing about the Fool card, I want you to see how she's about to fall off that cliff. But do she care? Does she have one care in the world that she's going to fall off that cliff? She's literally leaning back about to fall into whatever that is. The reason why she don't care, because she knows that she can take any step in life and the universe is going to present her with an opportunity. The universe is going to be that bridge underneath her feet as she steps forward into the unknown. So the universe is letting you know, yes, you got this vision. Yes, you got this idea. And even though you may not know how, even though you can't see what's forward, trust that the universe will present you with the right opportunity at the right time. You see, the thing about it, when you're going through this releasing process, especially if it's something like confusion, doubt, anger, when these emotions come up, it makes it hard for you to be able to feel inspired and motivated. So you kind of lose glimpses of that vision that you do have. So some of the time when these emotions are up and you have to be gentle with it, it feels like you don't know where you're going. You don't know what's ahead. But the universe is asking you right here with the Fool card to continue moving forward, even though you can't see it. Because right here in the Emperor card, this is the near future here. This is what the universe has in mind. The Emperor card is my checkmate card. This is my card that says not only will you get it, but you're going to get there. Like, you're going to get there 100%. I want you to notice something about this Emperor. You see how he's sitting on that rock right there? That rock represents a strong foundation in your life. So whatever this project you've been working on, whatever this vision, maybe it's even another person for you. It could be romantic. Some people feel passionate about their romance. Maybe it's whatever it is for you, you've been working on it for so long that it's a foundation for you now. You can sit on it and you can move forward towards whatever you want. I want you to realize something about this emperor. You see how he's looking forward in his life? He's not even worried. He's not even looking down at what he's sitting on. He's looking forward at what it could be. So this is like being so certain that you're going to get that thing that you're not even looking at that thing you're going to get. Like, you're so certain of it, you can just say, I'm going to do my thing. It's going to come either way. That's the type of vibe that the emperor give off. But I want you to see something that's truly special about this card. You see that chess piece in his hand? You want to know what I see, what I feel when I see that chess piece? Anytime you're playing chess, there is always a point in the game where you got your opponent up against the rails. They got nowhere else to go. And you're one piece away. You're one move away. You're one step away from winning the game. And what do you say when you get there? You say check. You see, he's holding this chess piece in his hand because he's telling us, check, mate, I've won already. It's done already. This is a universe saying, not only will you get what you want, but you got the check. You got that. You won. You one move away. It's yours already. And this is exactly what you are moving towards here as we moving into the new moon of in next month, that is. So you're going to get this thing, whatever it is, and that will actually encourage you. This is probably your reassurance that you can chill out on whatever's triggering you right now. It's okay to be gentle. It's okay. If you need a day of rest, take a day of rest. If you need a day to relax, do your thing. But I want to end this reading right here with the bottom of this deck, which is the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles, I love to just read the bottom of the deck because I always give more information about what this opportunity is or whatever you're moving towards in your life. And the Six of Pentacles represents two things coming together to create abundance, opportunities. Maybe the universe is telling you right here in the Six of Pentacles that somebody is going to come and help you. Or either this opportunity that's going to find you is going to have to do with some sort of relationship or some sort of opportunity that presents itself through community. You see how there's two hands here? This person is giving and this person is receiving. But I want you to see this energy around these two hands. You see that white energy? That represents spirit. So maybe this other person will be helping you without even realizing they're helping you. The purpose of this card is showing you how spirit can bring things into your life to give you what you want through other people, through other situations, and through community in general. So this community of yours that you have built around you, maybe you got friends that you don't realize that are friends. Maybe you haven't talked to a friend in a while and they hit you up and give you a conversation that really helps you to embody this energy that the universe needs. But there's a lot of ways that the universe can use those around you to help inspire you to move into this Emperor card. But either way, it's going to happen for you. The Emperor card is right here. You got the chess piece. You got the checkmate. You did your thing. Congratulations. So this was group number 2. If you like this reading, be sure you leave a like because I definitely had a good time recording it. And make sure you subscribe because tarot videos comes every week. Every Thursday to be exact. So once again, leave a like, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, welcome pal number 3 for those who chose my little shell here. Beautiful shell, by the way. Just going to put this down here. Now, as I was laying your cards out, I honestly could not figure out what was happening. So I had to pull more cards here. I pulled these 2 additional cards as well as these 2 additional cards. And still, as I was reading it, I was speaking with my guys, and I was like, what message is trying to be portrayed here? I can't see it. And I kept trying to read, and I kept trying to read. And as I was reading, I heard myself say, some things you aren't supposed to see. And then when I finally heard that, and I heard that click within myself, bam, I was able to see exactly what's happening here. So let's start here with the Wheel and the Page of Wands. So let's start with the Page of Wands exactly. So the Page of Wands represents something new, passionately, that's happening in your life. You're starting some type of passionate new adventure. This can literally be maybe a project you're working on. This can be even a new Netflix TV show that you like. But whatever this new passionate adventure that you have happening in your life, it is creating a lot of positive energy for you. It's creating this positive energy around you in such a way that it's allowing you to move forward in your life in a way that you didn't expect. Now notice we're going to continue to build on this energy of unexpected. As if you're moving forward, but you don't realize you're moving forward. So whatever this Page of Wands is for you, like, for example, let's say you start a new workout regimen, right? You start going to the gym every day, maybe around 7, 8 p.m. When you first start getting there, you're not really enjoying it, but you're doing it because you know it's like for you. You see what I'm saying? So you're going there every day and you're starting this new regimen. What you see is, okay, my muscles isn't building quite yet. I'm not as strong quite yet. But what you don't see is what that energy is doing in your life. Maybe it's bringing you more confidence. The fact that you're getting up every day. Maybe it's showing you that you can actually pursue a goal in life. You see, sometimes we get so caught up in the big dreams in life, we don't realize that the little things we do creates tremendous, beautiful effects on our life. For example, maybe you started a new face care routine. And that new face care routine is bringing energy to the way you see yourself in such a way that one day you wake up and you view yourself differently than you did before. It's the little things we do in life that creates energy around us that moves us out of different state of beings. Like you could be in a state of being where you see yourself as unmotivated your whole life. But then one day you got up and you watched that SpongeBob episode where they teach you how to tie your shoe. You know, the loop-de-loop and your shoes all looking good. Like it's an episode where he teach you how to tie the shoes. And you like the song. The song seems so good. You decide to listen to it outside the show, right? And then you start tying your shoe even differently as well. And as you start tying your shoe, this positive energy that you're bringing in your life is helping you to feel motivated. Even though it's something small like tying your shoe differently, it's bringing new energy in your life. But I feel that you can't, whatever you're doing is working, but you don't realize that it's working. You see, the judgment card here represents not only becoming a new version of yourself. It's not only you blossoming into this. You see how she's looking up at this new version of yourself? You know where you want to go. You definitely can see that. But what you can't see is what you're actually doing positively that's getting you there. You see, this birthing of your new self is happening, but I want you to realize it's happening in a way that you can't quite see right now. You see, the Tower card represents, normally when you pull the Tower card in the deck, the Tower card represents, oh, it's something big, unexpected change that happened in your life. And that's how I was seeing it at first. But when Spirit said to me, some things you can't see, it made me realize that whatever this was in your life that you felt like you weren't able to get to, that you had to climb up this big old mountain right here, or whatever this big old thing represents to you, what you're doing is creating so much energy in your life that it's just going to open the door for you in a way that you didn't expect. You see this Page of Wands here? Look how she's dancing around, throwing this wand up in her air, and it's creating a lot of fun in her life. Whether it is for you, you're tying your shoes like we said in the analogy, or whether you started that new facial care routine or even start going to the gym, it's creating this positive energy. But you see that same white energy right here? Look at that lightning that's coming in the Tower card and clearing away whatever's not serving you here. You see how that energy built up over time in such a way that now it became lightning? So whatever you're doing is literally building and building. It's bringing this positive energy in your life in such a way that it's allowing you to clear away anything that's no longer serving you. But again, you can't quite see this yet. You see, right here in the Empress card, look how she's sitting back and she's relaxing. You see, she's pregnant, which means she's about to give birth to something. Now, this could be a human being. Maybe you're pregnant in your life, but maybe you're pregnant with the idea. And we'll actually confirm what you're pregnant with here in the Ace of Wands. But you're pregnant with something in your life. And I want you to realize that when you're pregnant, that baby is growing inside of you whether you try to grow it or not. Like you can literally sit in your bed for the full 9 months and that baby's going to grow. That is happening without your permission. It's happening without your awareness. You're not waking up every day and pressing a growth button. Like, okay, we're going to grow the legs today. We're going to grow the arm. No, it's happening for you. You see how she's pregnant and she's asleep as she's about to give birth. That's showing us that life is bringing whatever this is, whatever this energy is. That's maybe why you can't see that it's working for you, because you're not meant to see it. This is something that is meant to happen for you rather than you feeling as if you got to make it happen. Like I even made a video about this yesterday, talking about how sometimes you can feel as if you need to do something to achieve what you want in your life. But things happens to us or happens for us in a way that's outside of our effort, just like pregnancy here. You don't have to feel as if you got to wake up every day and press that growth button in your life. It's the little things that you do unconsciously. Maybe the way you smile just makes you feel good. You see what I'm saying? These little things is what's going to help you, that's going to allow you to birth whatever you desire in your life. But again, it just keeps going back to you can't see this though. You see right here with the Ace of Swords, or the Eight of Swords, I want you to see how she's tied up. Like this keeps getting confirmed over and over and over. And this is actually allowing us to see why you can't see this. right here in the Ace of Swords, she's actually tied up right here by all these birds. She can't move her arm. She can't see forward. And if you actually look forward here, you see there's a mask here. Now, normally when we see the Eight of Swords, we think anxiety. We think depression. We think confusion. We think that you're blocked in a way that is something negative. But actually, I'm feeling a different vibe from this card right here. Sometimes in life, you can't see what's coming for you because your guides have prepared something just for you. Like this Eight of Swords is giving me a surprise vibe. Like whatever you're about to achieve and receive in your life is something that was meant for you, but it was a gift. It was something that is a surprise. So you're not meant to see what this thing is, but I get a sense that you actually got a feeling around what it is. You see right here with the Ace of Wands? The Ace of Wands represents not only a passion, but a vision. So whatever this new thing is in your life, you can kind of see it. Like, you know, for example, let's say you want to start a new business in your life. Like maybe you have a thing for decorating, right? And all throughout the week, you keep seeing these so beautiful things that you can decorate your house with. Like maybe you see a nice vase that you really like, or maybe you see a painting that you will love to go up on your wall, and you're seeing these little things and you keep saying to yourself, wow, that is amazing. Oh, wow, I really like that. And just seeing those things along your journey is inspiring you to be a decorator or be a designer, but you can't see that it's inspiring you to take that path. What you see is, oh wow, I like that painting. And what you see is, wow, I would really like that up in my house. But what it's creating for you is something that is so much bigger than what you can see. And this is another example of how sometimes in our life, you're not meant to see the gift that is coming your way. Like this whole pick a card reading is all about what rewards are coming. But I get a sense that your guides have something prepared for you, but they don't want to spoil the surprise here. Like right here with the Eight of Swords, you can't see what it is, but it is coming for you. Maybe you got a vibe of what it is. And if you have that, be sure you drop that down in the comments. But we finish right here on the Seven of Pentacles and the Fool card. And this also shows me that whatever this is that you're moving forward towards, you have been working on it for at least some time in your life. You see right here in the Seven of Pentacles, I want you to see that he's growing this plant. Whatever this tree is for you, whatever you've been growing, he's growing it in his life. But I want you to notice all of these pentacles that is around this tree. He got this pentacle, he got this seed right here, he planted this seed, he planted this seed, he planted that seed. What he sees is a tree. But what he can't see is how all of these seeds created these roots that brought this tree. You see, it's easy to think, okay, one seed is going to create this. No, all of these seeds work together. But he can't see how all the little things, and we're going back again to how the little moments in life will create something so beautiful in the long run. You see how all of these little seeds, they're growing those seeds, but you probably can't see that right now. You see, right here in the Fool card, the universe is encouraging you, just as she's about to fall off this cliff, something is going to catch her. This is her trust in the universe to be able to bring her what she desires. So the universe is encouraging you. You may not be able to see how all of these little things are coming forward in your life, and it's growing that tree that you desire. But as you continue to move forward, even in the unknown, even when you can't see right here with this Ace of Swords, you're going to finally be able to realize how all of these little things came together to create that desire for you. Now we end right here on the Strength card. And again, the Strength card gives me this vibe that you don't know, but you're kind of irritated that you don't know. Like right here in the Strength card, this is encouraging you to have this vibe in your life where you can be gentle as a lamb, but you can actually be determined as a lion as well. So there's times in your life where you need to be more relaxed, and there's time in your life where you need to actually take off and pursue what you desire. So you should relax towards trying to figure out everything, trying to know, because the universe has made it clear right here. You're going to get the surprise, whatever it is, but you're not meant to know what it is. So just bring ease to that. But continue to move forward right here with the Lion as well as in the Fool card, because every step you take, even in the unknown, is going to reveal to you how all the little things, maybe even like tying your shoe right, creates your big desire in the end. This gives me a vibe of like a lesson in a way. Like we've been taught that you need to take very big actions to get what you want, not realizing that if you start here and now with the baby steps, it can grow into an empire one day. So once again, something is going to be revealed to you, and it's going to show you how all of these little things has created exactly what you desire in your life. If you like this reading, be sure you leave a like and make sure you subscribe because videos, especially around tarot, comes every Thursday. Okay? So once again, leave a like and make sure you subscribe, and I will see you in our next video.
You gotta take a lace in each hand. You go over and under again. You make a loop-de-loop and pull, and your shoes are looking cool.